Dear friends, in this video, I'd like to do one mission on the Vulnhub, which is Hackfest2016. The link will be added into the description section below so that you can download it. This box is very easy. However, following standard methodology is very important. Otherwise, it will cost a lot of time to finish. So enough said, let's just get started. We can go into the Kali Linux VM. First of all, we need to identify the IP address of target. We can use the tool netdiscover. Of course, in order to run netdiscover utility in the Kali Linux, we need to be running as root user or super user. So we just put sudo in the front of the netdiscover with option of I, and to specify the interface. In this case, I'd like to use the SNet1, and also use R option to specify the network range. As you can see over here, the IP address of the target can be recognized as 198.168.56.252. So next we need to do the port scanning with a map. And to save time, I've already done that earlier. As you can see, I used the options like scene scan, the version scan, the default script scan, and -p- to do the comprehensive scan, and then option of uppercase PN not to do the live testing with the target, and then output the result into this file with the option of ON. The IP address has been changed from the one when I did the machine the first time. From the map scanning, we can tell that the target has several open ports, for example, like 22, which is running SSH service, and also the version information, although this version is a bit outdated. However, this version doesn't have any usable or workable vulnerability except username enumeration vulnerability. And this vulnerability is not what we are looking for at this moment. Next one is 53. We do not need to care about this one. And then 80, which is running HTTP service, and also the version information, which is Apache 2. And also the default script scanning with the HTTP service tell us the target allows or has robots file which contains one disallowed entry. Later we need to check it manually by the browser. And the next one is 110, which is running POP3. You know, this is some sort of the email protocol or service. Normally we do not need pay much attention to such a service. And the next one is running by the Samba service. And also this is the same for the 445. And another email service and map is running on the port number 143 and 93 and map with SSL option. And the next one, last one, is POP3 with SSL. So what we are going to do next? I think we need to do the enumeration for the Samba service first, because as I stated in the other videos, if you have already followed my channel, of course, I hope you can follow my channel, subscribe to my channel, so you will not miss my uploaded videos. I will do a lot of CTF-like machines and also other very useful videos. So let's enumerate Samba surface first on the target. How to do? We can use SMB client utility with option of uppercase L to enumerate the Samba surface, and we can provide my password of Kali Linux. Oh, not this one, sorry. As you can see, although this target has shares available, the shares are default one, IPC and print, which both of them cannot lead us to the exploitation or cannot give us any information, anything important. All right? So how to do? I think it's time to enumerate the web application, both manually and automatically. Let's launch our browser to do the manual enumeration first, and we can put the IP address of the target into the address bar of the browser. Press enter. Welcome to Quaoar. I think there's some, there's some star, right? Maybe click here to know what you need to do. So 2 pictures. We can download such a picture onto our working directory on the Kali Linux. And also this one, we can save the image to the same working directory. And then we need to check the source code, which doesn't reveal anything important in this case. Next, we need to use Q to see whether this target has, of course, sorry, from the map scanning, we have already know that the target has robots file, right? Only one in entry WordPress. Later we need to access this directory WordPress. From the name itself, we know that this machine has a lot to do with the WordPress application. An error occurred during a collection. Very weird. Why? So we can, we got the WordPress site back. And before we try to manually enumerate or walk through the WordPress application, I need to check whether the downloaded pictures have hidden message or hidden information. For example, not here. Very weird. I need to download the download. Maybe I need to download again. Save the picture to our working directory. Oh, I save into wrong directory by mistake. This time should be okay. Save image to the same working directory. Now we go back to the terminal. Then we can use, we can use stack hide with option extract, SF option, hack. No passphrase, nothing. And then we can use stack seek to see maybe, some picture is encrypted by passphrase. Then we can use exif2 to see whether there is any suspicious metadata in this picture. Nothing at all, right? I mean, interesting information in terms of the valuable information. Okay, so next we need to analyze the second picture. We can use the same techniques. Stack seek. All right, we cannot get anything weird or interesting from the picture itself. So now I think we need to take a look at the WordPress application. Of course, we know that this should be the WordPress application. So how to do? we need to use the specific immersion tool WordPress again to make detailed and oriented immersion. And we can specify the URL. WordPress with option of E to enumerate the username and the plugin. Press enter. As you can see, this WordPress scan utility has identified two users. Normally, the first user is administrator. Normally, in most cases, I'd like to stress at this point. So next, maybe we need to try crack the password for the admin user, right? Admin. And we can use log Q word list to crack. So far, what I have already done is following standard methodology, especially for the WordPress application. The plugins identified. Sometimes, if we cannot crack the password for the user, and the next option or next possible vector should be plugins. We need to check whether the identified plugin has vulnerabilities or not. So for now, we'll wait for this to be finished to see whether we can retrieve the password for the user admin. If we can, and then we can log in to the target. Yeah. Valid combinations found. Even the password is the same as username admin. So then we can go back to the browser, to the administrator panel to log in. From the left columns, we can confirm again the admin user is administrator for this application. And what we are going to do next, or what should be done next, is to get initial foothold on the target, right? And there are several ways. The most preferable way for me, I suggest you do this way, the same way, is to go to the appearance, because this way is very easy. And go to editor and locate 404 template page. We can remove the original code entirely. Yeah, remove all of them. And then we can copy. Yeah, I've already got the PHP reverse shell file ready. Yeah, this one. And this file, this PHP file, you can get it from the Pentest Monkey website. And for now, we just get out this file. And then we can copy the entire PHP code. Oh, sorry. We need to change the attacking machine before we copy. Right and quit. And now we can get out again, and we can copy this code entirely, and then we can paste in here. update file. No error. The file has been edited successfully. So next, we can access this 404 file or page. Before we access this file, we need to set up the listener on the Kali Linux first. Yeah, the listener has started up. Now we go back. However, for us, we need to locate the 404.php file. And I also have already demonstrated the way. Usually we can go to the home page of the WordPress application, and then we can click the page source. As you can see, we can go to this one, WordPress content themes 2014, and we can copy this part, and we can access this file without no problem. We need to remove this single quote and the share, not share, the 404 PHP, right? So now we just press enter. It looks like it's working well. As you can see, the terminal has already got the shell which originated from the target. And then we need to spawn the bash session, because this one doesn't look very well, right? We can check the version of Python on the target. Python 2 is there, and then we can import PTY module and spawn the bin bash session. No error, and then go to the home directory, and then we can go to this normal user. We got the first flag or user flag without any problem. Next, we need to do more local immersion. We need to navigate to some frequent supports like backups. Nothing there, and go to the www directory, and we can go to the WordPress. Inside this directory always has one configuration file, and this file will contain the credentials for the database collection. We can get out PHP. As you can see, we got this configuration file back, and here we got the database username and password. So maybe the root user will reuse this password. As a pen tester, we need to make as many choices as possible, right? So we can switch to the root user and we can paste the password. It does work. Very, very easy, right? And then we can navigate to root directory, and then we can get out the root flag without any problem. So that's pretty much it. I'd like to see you in the next one. Bye. Have a nice day.